Travis Hunter has a prenup. Everyone who's married has a prenup. It just was written by the state. It was written by the government.
Okay.
Rather than written by him and the person he allegedly loves more than the other 8 billion other options in the world. Like every marriage has a prenup. A prenup is just a rule set. Okay.
Right.
And Travis Hunter is a smart guy who knows how to play within a rule set because his NFL career and his college career, all this demonstrates how well he plays within a rule set. Anytime I've represented professional athletes, which I've many of over a 25-year career, I can tell you these guys know how to work within a rule set. They know how to bend a rule set. They know how to comport themselves to what's expected of them. But what's foolish here is that he has decided, look, I've been to the DMV. I've never walked into the DMV and went, these people should be in charge of everything. They should be in charge of the rules of my relationship. And see, NFL players in particular are really susceptible because here's why. NFL players have the shortest careers of professional athletes. That's why their compensation is so front loaded. And so to get married at a time when you are in your highest possible earning years, without a prenuptial agreement, drafted between you and the person that you like out of the other 8 billion other options more than anything, that's foolish. To say, I'm going to trust the government to protect my interests in the event that this marriage ends. Because, by the way, every marriage ends. It ends in death or divorce, but every single marriage ends. Now, I hope Travis Hunter's marriage ends in death. That sounds like a terrible thing to say, but I hope it does. I hope they live forever, happily ever after until one or both of them die and they die in their sleep peacefully. That's the best thing you can hope for somebody. But their marriage is going to end. And 56% of marriages end in divorce. So if there's a 56% chance you're going to get hit in the head with a bowling ball when you walk out of the house, you're going to wear a helmet. Why not just stay home that day? So, Travis wears a helmet when he plays football last time I checked, which means is he looking to get a concussion? Is he looking to break his head? Is he looking? No, of course not. He's going to do everything he can to be safe and to still do what needs to be done, but he still takes relatively smart precautions, right? This is a guy who is smart in taking precautions. So I'm surprised that he's made the choice that he's made. Again, marriage is to some degree the triumph of faith over reason. I respect tremendously people who get married. I think aside from job security, for me as a divorce lawyer, I think marriage is like the lottery. You're probably not going to win. But if you win, what you win is so good, you might as well buy a ticket. It's a colossal lapse in judgment. I've been working very hard with Trusted Prenup, which is an organization, a company that I helped found, to try to democratize prenups, normalize prenups, show that it's not just for first-round draft picks. It's for anybody. It's for everybody. And it shouldn't be something that's only available to the wealthy. It shouldn't be something that's only... So we're trying to democratize it. And that's why we've taken the step of we are going to offer to any participant in the NFL draft, all of the new rookies that came out of the 2025 draft, 200 and something players, we will give them all a free prenuptial agreement. No questions asked, total confidentiality. Prenups are not posted anywhere. They're not filed anywhere. They're only filed somewhere if there's a divorce proceeding. So there's absolutely no risk to these guys to absolutely take us up on this offer. They have way too much at stake. And by the way, we want to continue to be cheering for them and have them be undistracted. We want to be able to, Travis should be focusing on getting the ball through the uprights. That's what he should be focused on. He should not be focused on worrying about if he could potentially lose half of his net worth due to circumstances beyond his control.
So, James, with all that said, then, is there anything to be done after you get married, or is it too late? Is there a postnup that could be signed?
Yeah. There is such a creature as what's called a postnup. There are some problems with postnups. I mean, first of all, it's kind of like saying, once the person is drove off the lot with the car, oh, by the way, I'd like to change the lease. They already drove off the lot with the car. And so it's kind of hard to get, it's easier to get your fiance to agree to a prenup as a condition of you getting married than to get your current spouse to agree to the terms of a postnup. Because what's the threat?
Right, you got no leverage
I'm going
at
to
that point,
divorce you. Right, you've given up all of your leverage.